From Minute Maid Park in Houston, interleague baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Washington Nationals taking on the Houston Astros. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up, and towing the slab, Framber Valdez. Singing he's been outstanding and should be fun to watch.
Well, when you have a guy that can limit the opponent to very little run production, you have a great chance to win a ball game when he takes the mound. He's just having an outstanding season so far. You hope he can maintain it, because if he can, he'll be in a nice conversation at the end of the year.
All right, ready to get underway. And stepping in is the speedy Lane Thomas. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly.
Leadoff man aboard on the error, and that puts your pitcher in a little bit of a tough spot right away to start the inning. Not where you want to be. So we'll see if he's able to work around it and pick the defense up.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. And now 2-1.
2-1.
Runner at first with no outs here.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of a double play here.
And now it's filled up.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag to get in scoring position, even if it's a swing and miss at the plate.
And here it comes. This one smashed down the right field line. And it stays fair. And now it gets into the corner. Coming home. Altuve with a relay throw, safe at the plate. On the board first, it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Joey Meneses digging in for the Nationals. Check swing, didn't go. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
He can live up in the zone all game if guys will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitter's got to look down in the zone.
The pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
So next will be the 4-hole hitter for the Nationals, Stone Garrett. And now the lefty. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Out to short. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe.
Definitely a tough play, but he seems to have had a little trouble getting rid of it, and that made all the difference. And with the speed running up the line, you got to be perfect, and right there, he just couldn't get it there in time.
So first and second with 1 man gone, and now it's Keibert Ruiz. Grounder might be 2. Flips to second. That's 1, and that's 2. 1 for the Nationals on this RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Back here at Minute Maid Park. Getting the nod in this one, Josiah Gray. What's the word on him?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low threes. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
The count 2-1. And a foul ball.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. If you're a little late, opposite field knock.
That one is upstairs. Jose Altuve waiting to hit for Houston. Three-two. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Jose Altuve up to hit here. 1-2 now. Altuve waits. And now 2-2. And that one hammered back there. And that one's gone. Jose Altuve will touch them all. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
High velocity up and in is just such a difficult location for the hitter, but this time he pulls the hands tight to the body, gets through this pitch. What conviction in that swing. Awesome job at the plate.
Now it's Alex Bregman. And that one ripped into right, and that's a fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. The throw in, and that's a double.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
One out, runner at second. Here's Kyle Tucker. And a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner at second here, one gone. Misses off the plate. The count now 2-2. Here comes a pitch. Bounced, and that got the pitcher. Over to Smith, and Tucker is retired. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
Jose Abreu up to hit.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
And it's through for a hit. In comes the run from third. It's 2-1.
Big RBI for him right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
So 2 down. Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. And a pitch. Swing, and this one's bounced to the ground. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So up next, Corey Julks. Ball to strike. The pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Coming around third is Abreu. Just ahead of the throw, he scores. And they take a 2-run lead.
Couple of singles back to back. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Jake Myers up next for the Astros. And a 2-1 on the way. Late swing fouled off. Righty to the plate. Got him. Good job at damage control right there. So they get 3 runs on 4 hits. One was the solo homer. On to the second inning now from Minute Maid Park. It's the Astros 3 and the Nats 1. New inning getting started, and now it's the switch hitting second baseman Ildemaro Vargas.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
In the air, right field. That gets down for a hit, and that one's going to get into the corner. Vargas into second, and he's got a double.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Now it's Dominic Smith. The 2-1. And that's outside. No outs. Runner on second. Downstairs, and it misses. Ball 4. First and second, no outs. Here's the center fielder, Alex Call. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. That's inside. Kicks and fires. On the ground to third, might be 2. Quick feed to second for 1. Over to first, safe.
Well, an aggressive slide right there at second base, but that's a legal slide. I like that because you're trying to do whatever you can to break up the double play, and it looked like it had an effect on that throw just a little bit. Couldn't get enough on it to get the second out at first for that double play. Nice job by the base runner.
Here's C.J. Abrams to hit. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Strike 2.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Now snap throw to first, and he's back standing. Runners are at the corners, 1 away.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Dubon. Over to Altuve. Their second double play already. This one ends the second inning.
They made it look easy, but it started with a nice feed to the second baseman from the shortstop. Perfect turn. And they're out of this jam.
Bottom half of inning number 2. And here's the catcher, Martin Maldonado.
Martin Maldonado.
Here's a 1-1.
Ball, no.
Saying he wasn't very sharp in the first, got hit around a little bit, just wasn't able to locate particularly well. A lot of stuff for the fat part of the plate.
Yeah, Boog, he wasn't fooling anyone. It's a tough place to be because it's not always obvious what adjustments need to be made. Sometimes it's location, sometimes it's being too predictable. Sometimes you're tipping your pitches. He's going to need to figure it out quickly, though.
Carl Dixon working the plate in this one.
You know, we often hear and talk about umpires being a pitcher's umpire, but Boog, Dixon maybe a little bit more hitter friendly than most. He's kind of tight on the corners, so we'll see if that comes into play at all in this one. Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. That's hard hit on the line. And puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. The solo homer his first time. Can't field it cleanly. But they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. 3 up, 3 down that time. We played 2 full. It's the Astros 3 and the Nats 1. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Lane Thomas.
The right fielder, Lane.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run. You know, these Nationals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Ground ball left side. And that's downstairs and outside.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
The 2-2 on the way. Got him. Breaking ball clips the outside edge.
Well, that'll make you smile out there on the mound, or maybe pump out your chest a little bit farther. That's about as good of a backdoor curveball as you'll ever see. Right on the black, and not surprisingly, just locked him up in the box.
The line to kick the pitch. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Two now. Up the middle. Over to first. Out. And that quickly 2 away.
First of all, that's just a nice job to even get to that ball. And then even more impressive was the throw. Off balance. Had to try to, in the air, get his shoulders turned and make a strong throw. Does show off the strength of the arm. We're usually used to seeing that kind of arm strength from the shortstop.
Pitch. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The other way. Takes it himself, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him there. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Astros 3 and the Nats 1. Welcome back, and now it's Alex Bregman.
Astros, the third baseman, Alex Bregman.
Next offering misses down and away.
Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Number 30, Kyle Tucker.
And next to hit for Houston, Kyle Tucker.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Swings and misses. And the count 1-2. 1-2 now. Swings here and blasts one left field. Garrett raging back towards the wall. And it bangs off the top of the wall. The throw into second, and he's got a double.
So close to blasting that one out of here the other way, but well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
So man aboard, and here's the first baseman, Jose Abreu. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Next offering is in for a strike. At the belt and fires. Lifted in the air down the left side. Fair ball. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. Head first slide, and he's safe.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. He's 0 for 1. And the righty deals. Just off the outside part of the plate. Runner on the go. Back to the mound. Tosses to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion.
The left fielder, number 9,
Corey Julks up next for the Astros. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. Runner at second, 2 down. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Runner leads away at second. That one 95 to finish him off. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now a 4-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here in Houston, on to the 4th. And now here is Stone Garrett. And that one off the outside edge. Framber Valdez had a great 2022. An all-star, and of course as well, his Astros won the World Series. Hit hard on the ground to short. Dubon to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th.
Well, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
Now here is Hebert Ruiz. He hit into a double play his first time up. The 2-2. Line drive, and it's caught for the out.
The batter, number 50, second baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
And now up for Washington, Ildemaro Vargas. doubled in his first AB. Next offering is down low.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. And fouled off. And a pitch.
Ball.
And now the count filled up 3-2.
Full count.
To third, Bregman. On to first.
Out.
Nats go down 1-2-3. Nationals go quietly. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Bottom of the fourth, and
Leading
stepping
up
in for the
the
Astros,
Astros,
Jake Myers.
The center fielder.
We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most.
2-1.
Next offering way upstairs.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there's certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
Line drive, base hit.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything.
Now
Really
batting,
good balance,
catcher,
nice extension,
Murphy.
and he met it out front for the line drive knock. And now they've got
Maldonado.
some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Martin Maldonado up to hit. Struck out swinging his first time. 1-1 now. And a strike on the outside edge.
And what makes him even quicker is the fact that he's so dialed in on the pitch as it's moving through the hitting zone. He can see how that hitter's lined up, what he's trying to do, and where that pitch is going to end up, which gives him that really quick first step, and that's why he makes so many great plays.
Ball.
And now the count is even. Now move to first. Myers back on a dive.
Ball.
And now it's 3-2.
Full count.
Nobody out. Runner at first. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball
Now
that's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Righty delivers. Runner takes off. And a base hit right there. The throw to third. And he's out.
As a base runner right there, you're making the call yourself. This ball is clearly in front of you, and you got to know for sure if you're going to be able to make it safely to third. That time he was wrong, as a really nice throw came into third.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 with a solo home run back in the first inning. The pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Got him. And that is the third out of the inning. So the Astros lead 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ready now for the 5th inning. Dom Smith stands
The first
in.
baseman, number 22. Dominic.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
Ball 2.
That one inside, and the count is 2-2. Got it by him for the K.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
The center fielder.
Alex Call digging in for the Nationals. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. The wind and the pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Oh, he gloves it, takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Look at the big guy getting down and dirty, robbing what probably would have been a double if it gets by him. You love to see that because most times it's the shortstop or second baseman, but he wants to get in the mix a little bit as well.
And the batter now, C.J. Abrams. Swing and a miss. This one high in the air to left center. It falls in, and that's a knock.
Now batting.
He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
Valdez keeping an eye on him.
Well, at least you got the pitcher thinking a little bit. You don't want to run yourself out of the ball game. You get thrown out or picked off, it's over.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. He pulls it down. Ball game. And the Astros claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by these guys to get it done for the hometown fans.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.